I'm working on 4 trees which have animals' eyes in them that light up on cue, and imitation fireflies, about 60 of them.
60?
60. All individually wired. It's very repetitive. Because we aren't small enough to get inside the tube to wire anything, everything has to be fed in from this end or pulled out from this end.
You're looking at the designs for the fairy faces. We're going to do little gems on their faces, themed for each different fairy, as well as Titania and Oberon and Puck.
Props for a Shakespeare show are often pretty simple. It's usually coins, letters, and daggers. But this show has some fun things because of the play within a play. The mechanicals are building all of those props and set pieces themselves. So we've had a lot of conversations about how in the play within a play, we've got a tinker and a tailor and a cobbler. And so we've been talking about what kinds of materials would they use. So you'll notice that the lion's mane is made of a bunch of shredded fabric. That's probably from Bottom the Weaver's shop. The wall is made of chunks of pieces of plaster that maybe they stole from someplace or took from a project.
You look very tropical.
Yes.
Tell me how you made this wig. This is like fascinating to look at.
Yeah, so it was really very simple. It's a bunch of layers of fabric sewn together,
see.
And then just shreds cut along the grain lines.
Wow.
And I chose a couple different textiles. Cindy wanted Thisbe to be a blonde, so we made some various different things to give her some highlights, and also threw in some upholstery fabric to really bring home that homemade look. And then the part is just the stitching.
Wow.
Oberon asks Puck to find a flower that was struck by Cupid's bow, and I've rigged them to have a little bit of magic so that they light up. Cindy, our director, really wanted the flowers to have a little bit of sparkle to them, so I took apart a bunch of different fake flowers and actually found a really small LED light to super glue in there. So now when you're in the audience, you'll catch little glints and glimmers. This is Bottom's ass head. We're actually borrowing this from Ballet Tucson, which has done A Midsummer Night's Dream in the past. And it's a really fascinating piece of work because it's a complete head sculpted, but it's made of a mesh that the actor can actually see through. So Joseph McGrath on stage will fully be transformed, but he can see through the nose and through the sides. So we've still got a couple really cool visual effects coming in and things that we're working on, but we're in a really great place right now that we can play with these things and keep working.